What's up, Scorpio? This is going to be your love reading for the second half of April. This is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. There is a wait for a reading with me, guys. So if you want to explore your options, I've put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box, which is my affiliate, and they offer you access to so many amazing psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you would like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Scorpio, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of April, bearing in mind that outcomes can do and will shift for you depending on your state, who you are embodying, who you believe yourself to be, which then drives your thoughts, your actions, inactions, reactions, your assumptions, choices. And when I talk about choices, there are infinite versions of self and infinite versions of said specific person existing at one time, and infinite versions of the connection. And this is a reading based on one timeline and one version that you have selected unknowingly, often due to your beliefs and who you're embodying. And so everything can be shifted, adjusted, and can conform. Please do go look into the law of assumption, which I incorporate into my readings. There are some excellent coaches online that will give you more information about it. I just saw the Lovers card, Scorpio. So how does this person feel about you? 4 of Pentacles, holding on, but there's a sense of holding back or holding on to some old disappointment. 5 of Cups, regrets or pain. Either there's a feeling like 5 of Cups is crying over spilt milk. So there could be a withholding because there's been past disappointment in other relationships, Scorpio. They could feel that way about you, that you hold back quite a lot. We've got the Empress card, we've got High Priestess in the reverse, 6 of Cups in the reverse, something to do with the past, needing to be reconciled. You could be dealing with a situation which involves like a mother figure or a wife or a mother figure. This person, how are they feeling about you? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Either there's financial issues or lack of commitment, unwillingness to commit. 9 of Swords, and there's stress and anxiety there. Let me have a look at the High Priestess in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse is like secrets coming to light. 9 of Cups. There could be something here that's caused a lot of stress around maybe a revelation or things that were hidden have come to light. And I feel that it has caused anxiety between you and this person about whether or not this can lead to commitment. And then we have 9 of Cups though, so this is about pleasure and joy. 3 of Wands, waiting. Waiting for what? Oh, okay, the Justice card, the Emperor. So for some of you, this is a situation where things have not been very clear, like there's been an element of the unknown, and now it's obvious that there's a sense of things being stalled because something needs to be balanced or taken care of. Relating to, there's an Emperor and an Empress, relating to maybe children or an ex or something like that. Now that could be on your end or their end. There's something here to do with the past that needs to be reconciled to move ahead. They still see you as a wish fulfillment, but then there's stresses and anxieties that this isn't leading to something solid or committed. So marriage and divorce could be playing into this, legal matters could be playing into this, Scorpio, okay? Let me have a look at 9 of Cups. Yeah, the Lovers card's in the reverse. For some, this has led to a situation whilst there's a strong connection. It's really triggering this person because there's something about not being able to, not feeling chosen or feeling like this is one-sided, or they're stressed because whatever they're trying to balance out or reconcile from their past is coming up for them now, where they're not feeling very loved or chosen. I think, if that makes sense. Let me just see. Yeah, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. I mean, no lack of pleasure and enjoyment and attraction between you and this person. It's either you, Scorpio, or them, or both of you are going through like healing from old marriages or relationships. And whilst there's attraction between you and this person. There seems to be this sort of unreadiness or unwillingness to actually commit. And it could be because things need to be tied up, like finances, etc. I don't know why the High Priestess, I mean, that's like information coming to light. The World, the Two of Swords. Okay, so there could have been some stresses and an element of like hiding things from one another. And maybe that has come to light. Maybe there's been some conversation around this and all this situation and why things are stuck. And they want to come out of this level of stress, because I still think that they want to have fun with you and enjoy you. But the Three of Wands is also stress around waiting. Things need to be closed out. Cycles need to be closed out. There also could be distance between you and this person, like travel could be a factor. Two of Swords, stuckness, indecision. Either they feel you're not really choosing or deciding, or they're not ready because they haven't closed out what they need to close out. I mean, High Priestess is an intuitive bond. The Lovers card is a soul contract. The only thing is that they're both, you know, Lovers card, it's like something within this situation is there's fear like that this is one-sided in some kind of way. Either they think that because they're stressed and they haven't closed out what they needed to, they're not able to give you equally, or your behavior, Scorpio, is making them feel like you're not choosing them and it's one-sided. I mean, it could actually be both of you feel the same. I don't know. I've got Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, but they still want to work towards a common goal with you. It's just feeling quite slow. Knight of Pentacles is a committed knight. I just don't think that you've reached commitment with this person, because there's like outside factors. There's like Six of Cups. There's past stuff that just needs to be let go of. Chariot card, the Fool, Magician card. I mean, this person's trying to manifest, you know, a new phase with you. They're sort of like, are we ready to take the leap to go ahead? For those of you where there's travel and distance, this would be about like a move or a relocation. I think they want to put the effort into it. They want to get past whatever is causing the stress or the stagnancy here. You know, but there's also kind of the blindfolds on. So maybe they're blinded to where you're at and what you're feeling, or they're blinded to how long this is going to take, because Three of Wands is really like waiting for your ships to come in. Seven of Cups, there's confusion. So sorry if I sound confused, Scorpio, but there's confusion. Seven of Cups. Confusion, mixed feelings. Mixed feelings maybe about how you feel. Maybe there's mutual confusion here. Scorpio. I'm not laughing at you, Scorpio, but it is a little bit, it looks complex to me. I mean, I've got Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. So there's love here. This person seems to be focused on working towards something very stable and committed, but there are things that are stalling this connection. And also testing, you know, there's cycles. It may not be because of what you're doing, Scorpio, but like this is really testing this person's strength in terms of loving themselves. Like it feels one-sided in some kind of a way, maybe because of all these outside elements or the past or past experiences. So this is feeling like, you know, they're blinded. Like, do you feel the same way about them as they feel about you? Does that make sense? And Scorpio, no one to change whatself. So if you want this person and you want things to shift, like I explained to you, you just need to go and look at the law of assumption. Like you could be, they could be projecting their fears or having an experience with you. They're not like robots. They have their own like experiences, but this is just one timeline, and you've selected version of person that's showing up in a certain way, and they're still you pushed out, and you're embodying a version of person that has certain beliefs. And that's what's being crystallized in your reality. There's just a lot of stagnancy here. That definitely slow and steady, still working towards a commitment with you. That they want that. Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfillment so far, I think it's been more attraction and fun, and I think that there is a little bit of confusion here. Let me have a look at you, Scorpio, and how you feel about them. We've got Cancer energy, Aquarius energy, Virgo, Gemini, strong Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Pisces. Yeah. Okay, how do you feel about them? Five of Pentacles, High Priestess. You feel an intuitive bond. The other thing is you might go through periods of silence with this person. So the High Priestess in the reverse would be them also wanting to like break silence with you. Queen of Swords. King of Cups in the reverse. Part of you feels like this person, King of Cups in the reverse, like withdraws their love, like, or goes cold, because I saw the Queen of Swords as well. Again, this could be a mutual thing. Like maybe you're both stuck either in past situations or past pain and things that need to be closed out in order to like really open up to one another. And because that's the Lovers card in reverse. It's like loving oneself in order to love another is really, you know, the Lovers card. Yeah, Eight of Swords. How do you feel about them, Scorpio? Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles. You want to come unstuck. You've been feeling very trapped. Either you're trapped in another situation or trying to close out another situation, or you're trapped by your own fears in regards to this situation. Eight of Swords is the way in which we think. It's our limiting beliefs. So Scorpio, as I said, there might be something that's becoming very clear to you around what you're trying to release yourself from. Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity and balance. Now, maybe you've had a history where you haven't had the reciprocity that you felt you deserved, and this is sort of triggering that aspect, like that story, or there's a fear. Eight of Swords can be our fears and limitations that this is going to be a repeat, and so this is causing a stagnancy. Like you and this person could both have past stuff that you have not let go of, or past stories, narratives about like love, right? Six of Pentacles, when you feel like, I don't know, breadcrumbed, or Six of Pentacles, you know, Scorpio, some of you, this is a situation, because I pointed out that finances are playing into it, maybe legal matters, maybe children, marriage, divorce. Like Six of Pentacles could be about support. Like either you feel that this person is stuck because they're having to deal with that, financially supporting others, they have responsibility, or that's you or both of you. I mean, Ace of Swords though is about getting clear, and there's a lack of clarity here about you and this person and the way forward. You want to come unstuck. Strength card is in the reverse. So many burdens. 10 of Wands. It's like you might feel like this person's lacking courage to move ahead with you, like because they've got a lot going on, or you're lacking the strength and the courage because you're so weighed down. 10 of Wands. There's like all this responsibility. Hanged Man. Things are on pause. You've got one foot in, one foot out. Hanged Man is surrender also. Like surrender, I think, to old patterns, like surrender of old wounds, surrender of old stories, like letting go. So again, Scorpio, like what about if you were to select new version of Scorpio that doesn't have these limiting beliefs or fears about love and relationships, that maybe there has been past pain, but it's not necessarily like the mirror is going to start to look according to what you assume from the state that you're in, right? I already explained that at the beginning. Your state is made up of your beliefs, subconscious or conscious if we make them conscious, and then decide, well, that belief is not serving me anymore, and the outside can shift and I can have a new relational dynamic or a new type of relationship. But you're feeling this needs to be surrendered, an old story, and it's stuck. You see potential in it, Page of Pentacles. Then we've got Justice card in the reverse. So again, this is about things like feeling like things are not balanced. There's an old feeling of things being unfair. So maybe you've been done wrong, Scorpio, before in the past, and it's weighing heavy on you, and this situation appears to be out of balance in some kind of a way. Now, I'm not encouraging anyone to go with someone shitty, Scorpio. If you feel this person has done something, it's not fair, it's not right, then let it go, that's fine. But for those of you where what I'm saying is resonating in terms of like you and this person, there's potential to move ahead for something really committed and beautiful, but maybe some old fears or limitations in relation to past stuff is getting in the way. There's opportunity here to release an old story where things have been not just or fair or out of balance, right? Now, but for some of you, there's opportunity here, but I already pointed out you both have Justice. This person has Justice in the upright, you have it in the reverse. This person could be going through issues to do with legal matters, contracts, marriage, divorce, etc. And you could be dealing with an old story as well in relation to that, but you have a wound where you think things are unfair. You both kind of feel like this is a bit one-sided. There's like a mutual feeling like, okay, oh, am I giving more than the other one, or does the other one feel the same way as I do? This person with the Justice card upright and the Chariot card and the Fool, and this is a lot of major arcana. This person seems to want to move things in a better direction and does want to do things right and does want balance with you. But you have sort of a view, how do you feel about them, that it's almost like maybe if you've had a past experience where things have been unfair or out of balance, you're assuming that you're going to get it again, or that's just the fear. So it's about breaking free from that fear, Scorpio. Libra energy with the Justice card. We've got Hierophant card in the reverse. So there could be issues here to do with a breakdown of a commitment that's still playing into this, like marriage and divorce. I've said that a couple of times. You could also have differences in values between you and this person, not being on the same page when it comes to like tradition, commitment, all of that. But then this person seems to be, this person seems to be, Scorpio, focused on building a long-term commitment with you. So I think this is more to do with the fact that old relationships have not worked out very well. Now, for some of you, yes, it could be culture playing into it, and you're from different backgrounds or different spiritual beliefs. And so that could be something that is, you know, a concern. But I'm not getting that as much as I think that this is like, there's been an unreadiness to really fully commit to one another in a traditional way because of all the reasons that I pointed out, okay? But this person seems to want it still, Scorpio. So, but it's just very stuck, and they're a bit unsure now whether the love is really returned or whether you feel the same way. There's been a lot of confusion. You're going to have to decide, Scorpio, because you can change it. I mean, right now it's looking stuck. I'm not sure what action they're going to take towards you. There seems to be distance between you and this person, or like travel's a factor. Let me get a romance angel. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others, Scorpio. Reconciliation. So it could be, this all looks very heavy. I said to you guys that you know, so far King and Queen of Wands and Nine of Cups, maybe there's been a lot of pleasure and a lot of like fun, but not yet much commitment. As I explained, an unreadiness to maybe let go of old wounds or stories. There's opportunity for reconciliation. Religious factors, I did point that out. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I also think there's just a lot of spiritual cards here. So, you know, in terms of for you, this is like going to help you to elevate and select a better version of yourself that doesn't have maybe limiting beliefs or old pain or old wounds. So this could be mirroring back something to you that you need to look at from within. Hierophant card is very, it's a spiritual connection. It's also wisdom. You have also gained wisdom through your experiences, say, in past relationships, and maybe you want to break a cycle for yourself. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So what is this person's next move? Let's see. Okay, so Scorpio, I mean, there's a lot of fears here and suspicion. It says, in another relationship, deception. I wasn't picking up that either of you are like in another relationship. I think you're closing out other relationships, or there's a lot of this old relationships that had not a very nice element. Like there's maybe there was cheating, lying, deception, because this is like roller coaster. How does this person feel about this situation? Roller coaster, up and down, confused a little bit. There's a testing of loving oneself here, which I picked up with that Lovers card in reverse. Caught, surprised, shocked, secrets exposed. High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, Scorpio, look, for some of you, this person, either you or them or both of you, because you haven't committed to one another yet, like there's been a stalling and secrets have been exposed in relation to maybe flirting with other people. I don't know. Or this is a past thing, like caught, okay? You've had toxic people and this person has had toxic people, and it's causing a lot of fears and negative assumptions about not being safe in love, right? Let's see what else. Spiritual attack. Yeah. Facing demons. So there's triggering. Facing demons. Karma, divine intervention, facing demons. So spiritual attack, a lot of negativity. Now, some of you have had like outside, you're dealing with outside energies, like closing out third party, like marriages, divorces, whatever. And there's a lot of this negativity and negative energies around because this says conflict resolution, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. And then we had that reconciliation card. So it's really, I think, coming down to what you want, Scorpio. This person seems to want to they want something fair and just, but they're doubting that you're able to, that you're going to commit, or that this can lead to the commitment. And I think they want commitment because Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, but there's a lot of confusion. So look into the coaches that I mentioned, Scorpio, if I mentioned them earlier, but like Kim Velez, Dylan James, Sammy Ingram. Circumstances don't really matter, so any of this can shift. It's just coming down to you and your state. Okay? All right, I hope that helped some of you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.